Hi, I'm Noah Barraza, the commercial real estate broker for today's leading entrepreneurs.
I'm passionate about sharing the stories behind successful companies and finding out what makes them tick. Watch me connect with today's leading entrepreneurs over their favorite cocktails. This is the Martini Shot.
Welcome to another Martini Shot here at Cornish Pasty with a good buddy of mine, Eric Miller, co-founder of PADT, amazing engineer, although I'm sure he's going to be humble. And you are the board of the Arizona Technology.
I am the chair of the board.
You're the chair of the board.
And the meetings, when they get long, I'm bored as well. But
okay.
Yes, I'm the chair of the board of directors.
Congratulations,
yes.
That's a newer role.
Thank you. That is a new role. I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
So tell us why we're here downtown, beautiful Phoenix, Arizona at Cornish Pasty.
There's a lot of reasons. A restaurant that serves anything you want in bread is the primary reason. And they're open till 2 o'clock in the morning. So when you're downtown and you're like, I'm hungry, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, they're always open. The drinks are great, the bartenders here are great. It's always good beer, good cocktails, and it's always got kind of a vibe that's kind of cool and a little bit different than you usually get in like Scottsdale or where I live in Ahwatukee. Okay. So I love it.
And you've never been here at 2 o'clock, I assume?
I have been asked to leave.
So tell me, what are we trying first?
We're gonna do the Mai Tai, which not only are they famous for it, it's got wonderful mint in it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Last time we drank together was in Jerusalem.
Yes.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
And I ask all my guests on this show, do you have a famous toast or cheers you want to start us off with?
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Oh, I do love that one.
That's a good one.
That's nice and minty. Woo.
All right, so Eric, tell me, PADT, you've been there for many, many years.
Yes.
What does it stand for, and what specifically do you guys do? Dumb it down for the audience like we're 5-year-olds.
So PADT stands for Phoenix Analysis and Design Technologies. It's also a great example when you let engineers pick the name of their company, you end up with a 4-letter acronym that nobody can remember. So that's what we did. But we built a good brand around it, so we're not going to change it. So PADT is our brand. What we do is anybody that makes a physical product, from a toy to a satellite to medical devices and everything in between, we either sell them the tools that they need to make better products, whether that's software or hardware, and then we also do consulting.
Gotcha.
So we help them by providing them with engineers for hire to help them get their job done better. And we've been doing it for 25 years. Last year, 2019 was our 25th anniversary,
awesome, man.
which is really kind of cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's been a great ride.
So, tell us, who was Eric as a child? Where did you grow up? Rumor has it you're a Air Force brat.
I am an Air Force brat, yes.
And moved around a little bit.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
Mostly here. So my dad was stationed, he was an instructor pilot out at Willie, which is now ASU East, down in Tucson, and then squadron commander out at Luke. So half my childhood was spent here.
Were you born here?
I was born in Xenia, Ohio, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio.
Okay.
But I only lived there for like 2 months.
Gotcha.
And we lived in Virginia, and then my mom's home was Sacramento. So when we weren't gallivanting around the world, we were in Sacramento. But yeah, no, he was very much a Marlboro man or a Stetson man, or however you want to say it. He's a fighter pilot, decorated Vietnam veteran, and just a generally a good guy, a true American hero in a lot of ways, which I'm very proud of. And he allowed, his career allowed me to travel when I was young. What great experiences living overseas and around the country. And
so do you speak different languages?
No, horrible with languages.
Gotcha.
My German teacher told me, this is a horrible thing for a teacher to say, but my 9th grade German teacher in Germany said I should not try to learn languages. She totally discouraged me from even trying.
And switching to coding, engineering, all that fun stuff.
I know like 5 different programming languages, but I barely know how to order schnitzel in Germany.
What's drink number 2 we're having today?
We are gonna have...
Oh, is this the Hemingway?
The Hemingway, which I fell in love with, and I actually had the first time here in the basement at 1:30 in the morning, and Curtis Gunn, who used to run the Angel Group down in Tucson, Desert Angels, he ordered this thing called the Hemingway for everybody around the table. None of us had it before. And it's his favorite drink, and it's grapefruit and rum and some sort of maraschino liqueur. And Hemingway invented it. And he's my favorite he's my favorite author. So not only was it a great experience that I first had one, but my favorite author. So
well, cheers. Very good.
That's really good. Yeah.
I'm not a rum person usually.
Yeah, I'm not usually a rum person either. I'm more of a whiskey guy.
Take this.
Yeah.
you have a good friend Bruce, and that's how you met your wife.
Yes.
And today, still friends with Bruce.
Speaking of nerdy computer guys, so Bruce and I belong to the McClatchy High School Computer Club.
Oh, wow.
And we would hide out in the computer club during lunch so we didn't have to eat with normal people and program basic, Visual Basic. And it wasn't even Visual Basic, but just basic back. This is 1980, 81, 80. And yeah, Bruce was a really good friend of mine. We hung out a lot in high school. And he had this sister that I didn't know about because she lived with their dad here in Phoenix, small world. I met her over the summer between my senior year in high school and college.
So rewinding a little bit about your past before you were tied the knot, you went to Cal.
That's right.
You're a big bear guy.
As an engineer, we prefer to say University of California, Berkeley.
Okay.
Because sports weren't part of our thing. Yeah.
But you're a fan now.
I'm a fan. I am. It was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. Was graduate. It was hard.
Was it?
It was really hard.
Yeah.
I was kind of used to kind of skating.
Right.
All of a sudden, everybody I was with kind of skated to get B's, and so it was hard. It was hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah, it was good though. I learned. I use what I learned every day.
So you graduated, then moved back. You moved to Arizona.
So I got 2 job offers. One was in California, working at an aerospace company. And one was here working at what's now Honeywell, but was Garrett Turbine Engines back then. And same salary, and I didn't want a roommate. So I said, I'm gonna move to Arizona. I had fond memories as a kid. And I was kind of like, 5 years, I'm gonna save my money, I'll be able to get my own apartment. Still can't afford my own apartment in the Bay Area. Not even close. I own my own company. I could even sell my shares of the company and not afford an apartment in the Bay Area. I fell back in love with it. I remembered why I liked it as a kid. Life is easy in Arizona, and it's a great place to start a business. It was so much easier for us to grow our company here than so many other places.
And you've been there since.
Yeah.
You started PADT, and then here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah.
So where did Heidi come in the picture?
We stayed in touch the whole time, and her dad lived here. So she came and visited a couple times, and we reconnected, and
she moved out. And
she moved out. I proposed pretty quick, kind of. Yeah, like the day after she moved here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you guys have how many children?
2, Ben and Andrew. Yeah.
Nice.
2 boys.
And that's where I've heard. So later in life, you start playing video games again, and you and your son experience. You started playing a game, the Elder Scrolls V.
Wow. Yes.
Is that what it is?
Skyrim.
What's that? 'Cause I have no freaking idea.
So my son is majoring in video game design.
That's what I heard.
And what got him hooked was a game called Ratchet and Clank. I started playing that when Ben was like 3 or 4, and he kind of fell in love with it. And we used to snuggle up on the couch and play Ratchet and Clank like for hours and hours and hours. And I didn't realize I created this video game monster. And I hope that he someday creates a game I get to play. And it's his passion. It's his passion.
Essentially his life.
And the ability for him to make a living with his passion, I think it's fantastic.
So what are we having next? Here we go.
So this is my second favorite scotch, and the one I drink the most, Lafroig. My dad was a scotch drinker, and when my dad died, he had a great collection of scotch.
Oh, really?
And I couldn't throw it out. And I tried to give it away to his friends, and his friends like, ooh, scotch, it's nasty. So I took it home, and I said, I gotta drink this. And I took a drink, and I'm like, this is really good.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked it.
You didn't have scotch before?
Right, never had it before.
Well, cheers, let's try this.
Cheers.
To your father, we'll do
to
that
my
one to your
dad,
father.
yeah.
Here you go, cheers. So I know ooh, that is good.
It's good. This is one you can get in almost every bar.
Yeah.
And I think it's the best, the one that's the most common. Yeah.
I know you travel a lot solo for work and sometimes with the family, sometimes without. So why don't you tell us a little bit, where are some of the favorite places you've been? And I want to piggyback if you've ever been to Scotland.
Great questions. My favorite place to go is the place I haven't been before.
I like that.
I love going to new places. Now with laptops and everything, I do a lot of writing, so I like to find a spot in the corner and watch people and write and have a good meal and really enjoy myself. And then because we talked about earlier, I love history. I'll try and find some time to go and explore wherever I am, whether it's Denver or Dusseldorf, and really set aside some time to go and explore and learn and do new things. And that's one of my favorite things to do in the world, is just kind of absorb new knowledge and new cultures and and new food.
Yeah.
I really like food, and now that I drink, new drinks.
Dude, it's been such a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I want you to tell the audience, any of the young entrepreneurs or anyone that, not even young, older, there's a lot of people that get into this at a longer
I started at
way
30.
of life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of advice would you give? And then after that, tell people what you're up to, what's going on in your life, and then how to get a hold of you.
So what I would say to people is don't give up.
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Don't give up. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to change direction. You know, the whole fail early. It's better not to fail, but if you do fail, it's not a big deal. Just keep going, keep experimenting, keep trying, and just do a good job. The other advice I would give is be good to other people.
Amen to that.
You can be successful by taking advantage of people, but it's a hell of a lot easier to be successful by helping other people. It's just a lot better to live your life that way. That's the advice I would give. That's certainly the philosophy that we built PADT on. Don't believe in the hype, believe in yourself, and just keep trying really hard. Enjoy the journey. Do what your passion is. Yeah. And then it's fun. Yeah.
And how do they get a hold of you?
So the way to get a hold of us is you can check out our website at www.padtinc.com. Definitely, I accept all LinkedIn invitations. I have no threshold for that. So and just look me up at Eric Miller and PADT and you'll find me. Very active with the Tech Council. I highly recommend people to, if you're in the tech world, you need to belong to the Tech Council. A lot of people think about, well, how does it benefit me? Well, it benefits you because it benefits the community.
Yeah.
Arizona is growing as a tech hub. And the Tech Council is kind of leading, the tip of the spear on that. And we're really doing legislative stuff, doing networking, doing economic development. There's so much STEM education. There's so much we're doing to kind of build this tech world that Phoenix is becoming. And I really highly recommend people join the Tech Council. And I'm always available. Just reach out to me.
Love it. There you have it. Another amazing episode of Martini Shot. Noah Barrasso. Till next time.
Cheers.
Cheers, Eric. Thank you.